What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. It's NAKAT, one of your community managers over at Player First Games, and today I'm going to be explaining ledge trapping in MultiVersus. This is a video that I've wanted to actually do for quite some time. Now I have the time to do it, so let me explain. What exactly is ledge trapping? Ledge trapping is when you have your opponent at the ledge and you are doing everything in your power to prevent them from getting back onto the stage. This can mean them trying to recover from this angle or even hugging the wall and just trying to get up. Now, what makes MultiVersus different than other games of the genre is that there is no ledge for you to cling onto. Typically, when you're able to cling onto a ledge, you have something called invincibility frames. This makes it so that you are technically safe until you try to get up from the ledge or jump from the ledge or roll on back to the stage. These options are not present in MultiVersus, but that's what makes MultiVersus ledge trapping not only so much more important, but even more deadly. So this will be a little bit complex because I only have a bot to show you guys with, but bear with me, right? I'll try to explain my best. So when your opponent is trying to get back onto the stage, you want to position yourself in a way where you are around this area at least, right? So depending on your character, pretty much allows certain confirms to happen. So let's say hypothetically, my opponent is at the ledge and I feel like, okay, this is my time to try to kill them, right? Let's say they're at, I want to say roughly 90 damage. I have an option where my forward attack links into a lot of my other moves, such as my grounded up attack, my up special, or even of course, my neutral special. In this scenario, if my opponent is here trying to get back on, I will be throwing a lot of these out. Now, I'm not going to be doing it in a way where there's a rhythm to it, where I just continuously go boom, 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 because that doesn't make sense. My opponent will just hug the wall, watch me do that, figure out my rhythm, and then get back and dodge on. Why you want to pretty much mix it up is because you want to throw off your opponent's timing from when they come off the ledge. If I just did this over and over, my opponent would know, okay, I just have to wait for that forward attack to come out and then I get up. But if I do something like this, I am now covering more options. And the fact that I'm able to move back with it means that even if my opponent does an option where they get off of the ledge and they dodge inward, I will be positioned to hit them. But the key thing that I told you guys earlier is you want to stand around this range, right? Because even if you're at the tip of the ledge right here, you're covering all of this space, but all your opponent has to do is something like that to dodge upward and through your attack. Then they can just jump right after. Me backing up allows me to cover not only my opponent getting up around this area because my hitbox will reach there, but it also covers them dodging in where I can actually wait. Most players have the habit of dodging in when they're trying to get back onto the stage, or as soon as they get hit and they're out of hit stun, they mash dodge forward. So if you're patient, you can actually bait that out and wait for it and then hit them. In my case, this would guarantee into that, which results in a ring out, or I can get a ton of damage and then reset them off of the stage. I don't even have to just do my forward attack. If I want, I can do this move by itself. I could do my neutral air if I want to throw out two multi-hit moves. Pretty much, depending on who you play, is what you got, right? And so that's pretty much what I want to showcase because I think it's very valuable and important, right? Even if I'm a character like Taz, I can still reach my opponent as they're trying to get on, right? Or I can cover this and hold this too, especially if I read a dodge inward from the ledge. So again, create a rhythm that's not super predictable. In this case, salt shakers, or I can actually just do a forward attack in the air, or I can do a neutral attack. I can hold sandwich, charge it, wait for them to get back on, but you want to lean on moves that are a bit more horizontal, right? Because let's say the opponent gets through and they jump, right? Then a move like this will come in handy, right? Where you're trying to meet them in the air, but that doesn't mean that your horizontal options are off limits. And why horizontal is better is because if you do hit your opponent, guess where they go? Off the stage, back into the same situation again, which resets into your favor and you're allowed to get a lot more damage in that regard. Ledge trapping, again, is super important because a lot of characters in this game do not typically have moves that will just make them invincible. Now, in the case if you're fighting a Wonder Woman, you would want to consider using your armor breaking attacks if she is using her armor, her down special. But other than that, if the armor is not up and it's on cooldown, you want to go ahead and use your quickest, most horizontal options to apply pressure to this area, even if they are not in it yet. And that is ledge trapping in MultiVersus in a nutshell. I hope this was helpful. I hope it made sense. Apologies that I only had a bot to work with today, but I feel like I'm still able to get the point across so you guys can see just how you need to position yourselves, not only to apply more pressure when your opponent is trying to recover and get off the wall, but also just so you could score some easy ring outs from being able to catch your opponents lacking when they're at the ledge or off stage. This is NAKAT. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.